our last video of GenCon, we're going to focus on the games. That's 3012, DC deck building, and the amazing Hot Rod Creeps. We're also going to get player reactions as they've tried the games over the weekend.
That's pretty amazing. I really like how the villains come out and they attack the minute that they get flipped over, and I really like, it may sound really weird, I like the fact that you don't replenish the cards in the lineup and you don't replenish the heroes until the end of that player's turn. So while someone could like pull up, like in my game Nathaniel had like 18 power on one turn, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get crushed, but he was only really able to defeat one villain and get one or two cards from the lineup. So it wasn't like I knew I was getting beat, but I knew I wasn't getting absolutely pummeled and I had a chance to come back. That was a nice mechanic thrown into it, so that was really well done.
So you just got done playing Hot Rod Creeps?
Yeah, and I won. It's a very awesome game. Definitely worth picking up.
How many times did it take you to get through the wheel?
I got through it, no problem. Another guy, no, he fell in the shark tank.
I like the fact that the two cards in front of me were kind of like, I had my cards and then I had two others that were different, and the other players knew what they were necessarily but didn't know what else I had. So it's kind of an open hand, closed hand game that's very different.
You can help your neighbors, you can hose your neighbors. That's really cool, a really cool idea.
Behind me is demoing the DC deck building game. We're going to be talking to some people and see what they think.
What I liked about this one is that I actually like the interaction between a lot of the cards that you start off with and how it plays out through the rest of the game. But like with Ascension, it's all very various, depends on what comes up first, but this one we got to pick a hero first, we got to use his powers throughout the entire game. It's actually kind of cool because it let me build my deck around what I initially wanted to from the start of it.
It's the fact that I'm fighting as or fighting against a character that I might know or recognize. I don't know them all, but they're fun. It's fun to be Batman or the Flash or Aquaman.
I got 3 Suicide Squads and 7 heroes, so I got bonuses from the heroes.
When I get to play that villain, I don't remember which one it was, but I got to play a card off of everybody else's deck, use all their cards that they had drafted, and I revealed another villain from one of my opponent's decks. That was awesome.
My husband was playing Batman, and the Batmobile comes out in the center field thingy, and I was all like, oh, Batmobile, that should be really good for you, right? Yoink, it's mine now.
Yeah, it's my main draw. I liked playing with the heroes, and I think that's probably why I'm going to be playing some more.
So that's it for GenCon 2012. We've seen awesome cosplay, our amazing tournament hall, and of course our brand new games, 3012, Hot Rod Creeps, and DC deck building game coming out later this year. Thank you very much for joining us at GenCon, and we will see you next year.